Hey, this is Josey Scott and you're watching Viva Swizz.
Wer von Memphis, Tennessee kommt, der ist unweigerlich vom Elvis und vom Blues geprägt worden. So auch die Metalband Saliva. Bei ihrem Sound kommen auch die verschiedensten Musikeinflüsse zum Zug. Wie uns ihr Frontmann Josey Scott dann aber im Interview erzählt hat, schlägt das Herz schlussendlich aber dann doch am stärksten für den Rock.
I've always loved the rebelliousness of rock and the expressiveness of rock. You can really express how you feel. I'm a totally creative, artsy type person. You know, I'm even left-handed. I live on the right side of my brain, so if I'm angry, I write angry. If I'm sad, I write sad. If I'm heartbroken, I write heartbroken. You know, but there's a simplicity and a realness to that I cherish. You know, and I relish in, and I just try to let it flow through me. You know, and be its vehicle, sort of. And just let it come out of me, you know, whatever is beautiful, whether it's Slayer or, you know, whatever, you know, as long as it's beautiful to me and has some sort of integrity and honesty to it.
Hauptsache ehrlich, so schreibt der Josey seine Songtexte und komplizierte, verschlüsselte Messages sind so gar nicht sinnvoll.
I try not to stray too far from what I'm talking about. I try to stick to the business at hand or the subject at hand because I want people to understand, you know, totally what I'm talking about. And I feel like the things that I've gone through, other people have gone through as well. And it's sort of like I just write basically about the human condition, you know, love and sadness and death and why we're here and, you know, God or whatever you want to call it. You know, I just write about all kinds of life situation subjects, I guess.
Im aktuellen Saliva-Hit Always verarbeitet der Frontmann für einmal aber nicht seine eigenen Erfahrungen, sondern berichtet über ein Erlebnis von seiner Freundin.
On this record, I wanted to challenge myself and sort of like put myself in somebody else's shoes, and I wrote some stuff third person. That's kind of how I wrote Always. This girl, Christy, back home is one of my best friends. She's my girlfriend's sister. And I saw her go through a situation with a young man where it started out all, you know, peachy keen and great and everything. And he was nice, and he just turned out to be an asshole. He turned out to be very violent and mentally and physically abusive to her. And there wasn't much I could do about it because I was on the road, I was away or gone or something. So my hands were kind of tied by the situation. And there was this big blowout and they broke up, and it was really violent. And so a couple months later, I'm on the road still, and this girl, Christy, goes out to a bar, to this big club where this big party's at, and this guy's there, and she's with my girlfriend and about 4 or 5 of her other girlfriends, and the guy comes up and tries to say something to her, or start something with her, and I think this is so funny, her and her girlfriend beat the living shit out of this guy. They beat his ass. I mean, beat him down so bad, they had to call an ambulance to get him. So I thought that was hilarious. That, you know, in my song, it ends with her killing him, you know, like shooting him or whatever. But in reality, it ended with her and all her girlfriends just beating the total hell out of this. It's too perfect.
Saliva rocken schon seit 1996. Bekannt sind sie bei uns aber erst seit letztem Jahr. Genauer gesagt seit dann, wo ihr Frontmann Josey Scott ein Duett mit dem Nickelback-Sänger Chad Kroeger aufgenommen hat. Ihr gemeinsamer Spider-Man-Song Hero ist ein weltweiter Knüller geworden und seitdem schafft Josey vermehrt mit anderen Künstlern zusammen. Letztes Beispiel der Hip-Hop-Star Jay-Z.
Saliva is my baby. You know, that's what I do. That's my thing. That's my gig. I like to. Like I said, I like to continue to challenge myself and spread myself out a little bit, you know. I like doing anything creative, you know. And when I got together with Jay-Z and did that song on his album Blueprint, a song called Takeover, that was a way to continue to challenge myself and what would happen if I put myself in this situation, or what would happen if I put myself in this situation? How would I react, and what would I do? And I try to shine. I try to shine in all those situations. And working with Chad Kroeger as well. Spent a lot of time over here in Europe touring with him. Him and Three Doors Down, and in America as well. And talked about doing a song together. And the Spider-Man opportunity came along, and we jumped in the studio and spit out Hero. And next thing you know, it was like, just blew up in our face, sort of. It was a big hit. I thought that was really fortunate, and I was really proud of that, or whatever. But I just try to make good music. I just try to continue to challenge myself and put myself in challenging, hard to maneuver in situations. Anything creative is my heart. It's my heart. So I just try to continue to pressure myself and keep myself under fire.
Ein feuriges Herz hatte Josey aber nicht nur für die Musik.
Yeah, I love to paint. Yeah, I was an artist in school. I drew, and I like to draw and do charcoal drawing and stuff like that. And I like to paint too. I love to play golf. Yeah, I'm such a nerd. I love to play golf. I suck at it, but I'm addicted to it.
Seine Golfsucht kann der Saliva-Sänger aber noch ganz clever erklären.
I think that golf is kind of like music. It's kind of like songwriting, because when you suck, you only have yourself to blame because you beat yourself. But if you're a badass, you only have yourself to blame too, because you can only beat yourself. If me and you are playing golf together and we both suck, then you can't beat me. I can only beat me. And plus my son likes to play too, and he's really good. I won't even play with him anymore because he always waxes my ass.
Tja, Golfsucht hin oder her. Schlussendlich ist der Josey aber ganz und gar nur einer Leidenschaft verfallen.
I like songwriting. I'm really into songwriting. I like to sit around with an acoustic guitar. Me and Corey from Stone Sour are talking about on this tour. Drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels and sitting around with a couple of acoustic guitars and maybe writing some stuff. But yeah, I'm really into my craft, songs and songwriting, and I want to write. I don't want to write just that song in my lifetime. I want to write several of that song. I want to have a Sting career, Elton John career. I want to have a vast career of whether it's me performing the songs, maybe or maybe not. I'd love to write for other people as well as myself. I just have an undying love affair with music. Bono from U2 said one time, he said, chords are like money. You spend them wisely, So I'm really passionate and just in love with music. Music is my lover.
Für den Saliva-Frontmann Josey Scott. Nur etwas fehlt ihm bei dieser ganzen Rockstar-Geschichte. Sein 11-jähriger Sohn, den er wegen der Tour oft wochenlang nicht sehen kann.
I talk to him every day. I try to spend a lot of time with him, as much time as I possibly can. When he's out for school, I bring him out on the road with me, and show him the lifestyle and everything. So I think you try to take lemons and make lemonade, but at the end of the day, this is what I've always wanted to do, I don't really consider myself a rock star or a celebrity or whatever. I'm an entertainer. I love to entertain people, and I love to, sing and kick ass and be good at my job, It's what I've always wanted. So I'm not going to cry about what my job is, because I filled out the application, And sometimes in life, my mother used to say, sometimes when you ask for things, you get them, Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it, So I asked for this, so I love every minute of it. I try to live life one day at a time, man, and just experience everything I possibly can, from this interview with you to me playing on stage tonight. I try to relish in every second. I try to stop and smell the roses, to sound cliche or whatever, but I just try to relish and enjoy every moment of this, from partying to hanging out with people to playing on stage to writing music. I see everything in life as an opportunity, from this interview to what I ate for breakfast this morning is an opportunity for me to further myself and to push myself harder and to raise myself to the next level and push the bar, to continue to try to be the best at what I do.
Und genau die gleiche Lebenseinstellung hat schon ein anderer grosser Frontmann gehabt und gelebt, der im letzten Jahr verstorbene Drowning Pool-Sänger Dave Williams. Ihm hat Josey übrigens das neue Saliva-Album gewidmet.
I met him through some DJs in his hometown in Dallas, Texas. This girl named Cindy Skull is a DJ there in Dallas, and we met through her. And talked to him on the phone a couple of times. He's super sweetheart of a guy, man. Really nice guy. Was always very nice to me, and we were fortunate enough to play WrestleMania last year at Toronto Sky Dome or whatever. WrestleMania. So they were playing there too. So we showed up and got to meet each other and got to hang out. He was really sick that day, and but I got to hang out with him, and he walked up to me, and I'd never laid eyes on him before, and he said, "What's up, Josey?" and hugged my neck and everything. He's just a sweetheart of a man. He's an incredible entertainer, and incredible songwriter, an incredible voice, and just his enthusiasm bred enthusiasm in so many people. He was very passionate about what he did. He was almost unquenchably enthusiastic about his music and his art, and he studied everything, and he that is encouraging to me, because I like to surround myself with people who are passionate. I think people that can't find their passion are somehow dead. They must be lifeless somehow. I like to surround myself with people who are passionate and who are on fire and who got a fire lit under their ass, and he was that kind of person. So this record for me was very passionate and very moving for me, very honest account of who I am and what's going on. And I wanted to dedicate that to him because he gave me that kind of energy.